Hello, and welcome back to our Japanese 1890 campaign, Rise of the Dragon. In the last episode, we started trying to take over Tonkin there. We successfully landed some troops, and that was about it, really. There were some little fights here and there, but no really huge outcomes. We still have some ships that are being built. The Soryus are just about finished, but there's still going to be several more months before they're worked up and ready to go. And then once those are finished, we can start building perhaps some more destroyers to replace the losses we've had, and some submarines to replace the losses we've had. We've lost a lot of submarines during this war so far. But we have swapped over to unrestricted warfare, and the amount of ships being sunk, enemy transports being sunk, has gone up. So let's save the game as usual and press the button and see what kind of events pop up here. All right, we have a battle in support of land combat. We do want to take these battles. There we go, because I think that helps us with gaining ground in the invasion. And then we're going to have a battle here close to Cyprus, which is good because I think our missile batteries are finished there. So we're going to see what we get. Okay, now does it tell us that's the air base? That's a battery. Well, I don't know. I guess we'll see. So let's go up to speed and start pressing some buttons. All right, unknown radar contacts, some manual fire. Okay, so we do have the batteries there, so says it's a CV, but it's not. But we will do fire at will. Start getting some missiles off. We do want to turn our cruisers to get behind the destroyers. Lots of missiles going off, but no hits recorded just yet. Let's turn off fire at will until we have a better idea of what's going on here. I guess we'll turn it back on. That's probably a destroyer. Look how fast it's moving. We did take a hit from we took some medium hits. Weirdly enough, it hit the torpedo tube. So can we detach it? It's not damaged enough yet. Well, maybe we'll fire some torpedoes at it. We've had a little bit of luck with torpedoes recently. Okay, we got radar locking onto our cruisers. All right, can we fire some torpedoes? Okay, we'll send him home, this one home. And get our cruisers involved. Turn off fire at will, because that one there is crippled now. So torpedoes left on the Inoki. That means we can come back down here. and try to launch a wave of torpedoes at this thing. So let's go ahead and fire them off. I think we have to have like visual. Yeah, this is can't be a carrier. It's probably a cruiser of some type. Okay, that was a destroyer, weirdly enough. All right, and it put some pretty heavy damage on the rest of our destroyers. Our cruisers were fine. Let's get a look at this destroyer. So it's 1966, carries 8 medium SSMs. Not sure if our Oshios carry medium or heavy missiles. Uh-oh. We sank 55 enemy merchant ships. I think we can probably go back to prize rules because the USA is getting a little bit angry about it. Yeah, you know what? Let's stay on unrestricted for a minute here. We sank 55 ships. That's pretty good. Okay, so this goes into its partner isn't finished yet. So we'll wait till it's finished, then we'll throw them both into a division for those light cruisers. Yeah, that was very nice. Now, okay, the Oshios carry medium SSMs. Okay. So instead, that destroyer was carrying like 8 medium SSMs, I think. And we carry SAMs instead. So it's like a balancing act. It's like, do you want to carry a lot more anti-ship missiles or some anti-air as well? But that was a couple of easy results there. So let's, well, hang on. We'll start building some more subs. 5 more. Oh, we don't have the infrastructure to keep building some more. We are maxed out essentially here. Hmm. Let's go ahead and build some bigger docks, I guess. Once peacetime rolls around and our budget gets slashed, we won't have much use for it, but if our budget does recover, we'll be pretty good to go. So this is a battle pretty much right where we want it to be. I think we've got airfields up here. All right, let's go. Yeah, we do have an airfield, but it's misty, so I don't know if we'll be able to actually use aircraft. Okay, enemy radar is locking on, so let's go to max speed. Try to get these destroyers out in front. Turn on fire at will. Here come the shots from up here. So we're getting some near misses. We got some countermeasures going on. A lot of it's targeting these destroyers now. And we are returning fire with missiles. Wow, that's kind of uncommon. We took a missile hit to a destroyer and it did very little damage. So it hit the fire control. And it was a heavy missile. It wasn't like a medium. Are there light anti-ship missiles? I don't think there are. Look at that. Okay, we got hit by another one. All right, now it's time to get out of there. Detach it. It's not sufficiently damaged. How's that possible? All right, let's go into our. Well, we need to keep absorbing missiles, so let's turn a little bit. These ones are going for our cruisers. Shot down missiles with light SAMs. Yes. All right. Go home. Luckily, home is right here, so that destroyer should get there unless it eats more hits. Yep, shot down with light SAM. So, do we have any missiles left? No, we're out of missiles. Now we wait for the reload. Let's go to line ahead so we can do some torpedo warfare. And I feel like we've scored a lot more hits than they have. There go the missiles. Now, can we fire torpedoes from... I wish there was a pop-up for torpedoes here. Anyway, fire torpedoes. We'll just launch them in that general direction. And we are allegedly scoring hits. Again, on these misidentified carriers. No targets for our torpedoes. You know, I'm starting to think that maybe we shouldn't carry these 5 packs of torpedoes anymore on our destroyers. We could save some space for more missiles and stuff. Because the torpedoes, they're alright, but we don't need 5 of them. Go home, destroyer. And I think at this point we are getting a little bit swarmed. So maybe we just go home. We've scored a lot of hits. We're probably going to lose that one heavily damaged destroyer in the process. Okay, we're out of anti-ship missiles right now. And the weather's clearing up, so we can see that we got caps taking off. So hopefully that'll mean some air cover here soon, or air support. Okay, is that... I thought Russia had one heavy cruiser left. Is this it? Or is this a battle cruiser? Torpedoes are not reloaded. SAMs are not reloaded. If these are battle cruisers, we need to be a little bit evasive. Okay, so we got some reloads here, but no targets. All right, they're turning, so let's hold off on the torpedoes. All right, let's detach this one. And send it home. Bring our light cruisers back. We'll bring the destroyer back. Are we like completely out of missiles? I guess we are. Okay. Well, we've done pretty much everything we can do here, short of getting into gun duels. Yeah, these are heavy guns, so these have to be battle cruisers. Let's intervene with this destroyer. Yeah, I think that's a pair of battle cruisers there with their escorts. Yeah, send them all into port. We'll leave this destroyer out here to. There we go. Yeah, leave it out there to spot, so our land-based aircraft can do some attacking. This thing is empty on missiles. Oh, it took a hit and lost the forward SAMs. And it does have torpedoes. They're shooting at our airfield. That's not very nice. If I can get in there and torpedo you, you're going to regret it. Of course, I could very well regret my decision here. Yeah, they turned. They always seem to know. Okay, I think I got into port. Now it's our airfield versus their aircraft, their ships. Just let it run. We're probably losing a lot of aircraft on the ground here. All right. There we go. Hopefully that's hitting these battle cruisers. Make them regret their decision. Get them. Get them. Finish them off. I think we got all of our ships out of there. All right, so what's the result here? We lost one aircraft on the ground. We took heavy damage to a destroyer. They lost a battle cruiser and two destroyers. Let's check out the details on that Sevastopol. So these are their older battle cruisers, 1952. 9 missile hits and just a bunch of hits from the cruiser, like 5-inch hits, or I don't know, was it like 6-inch guns I have on those things? I don't know. I guess I could see. Doesn't really matter. Yep, he's flooding like crazy. 6-inch hits. Okay. Anyhow, that's a nice little result there. Got rid of a battle cruiser, put another one into heavy damage. Let's exit the scenario. We finally got to fight close to our air bases. So this is the new U.S. light carrier being constructed, 29 aircraft. I'm not sure. Hey, we took Tonkin. I'm not sure what the usefulness is of light carriers in this era. So we lost a sub, lost another one, and another, and another, but we sank 52 enemy merchant ships in exchange for 6 submarines. We're down to 37 operational subs. We want to save the game. Take a look at our construction queue. We're about a year out from anything new being built arriving. So let's spend some money to build some new missile subs, 5 more, and build some long-range subs, 5 more. Save the game. Let's throw these two light cruisers into a division. Oh, these are the Soryus, sorry. Throw the Soryus into a division. So we do need to create a seventh division for the carriers. Okay. Then we're going to shuffle a little bit here. Actually, no. Soryu will just be the seventh division. Yeah, there we go. And then we need a seventh destroyer division, which are in the Indian Ocean. These are Haggies. So we're going to reassign these to the 23rd Destroyer Division. And we need some Northeast Asia Oshios to become the 7th Destroyer Division. So that covers the new Soryus. And then they're already covered in Northeast Asia with the Isuzu and then Natori. Maybe I should play the US next, so at least I can pretend I can pronounce things. 8th Light Cruiser Division. And then these are essentially spares. No, hang on. These are new. These are our new light cruisers. These are like anti-ship. So let's create a new light cruiser division. 2 of them, in fact, and we'll assign those to the 17th. That way, once the next set of Soryus is here, we'll have an 8th cruiser division of Azumis, and that'll be these two right here, which we still need a couple more of probably in case we have some losses, but I suppose the other destroyers and whatnot can contribute their light SAMs to the effort to fill in if we lose an Azumi in like one of our fleets or battle groups, task forces. All right, so we've taken over Tonkin. What could we do next? We could take over the new Hebrides. So we're with France and yeah, we'll do new Hebrides. It's expensive, but for now, so that's going to clear out most of that. So let's send the Yamato down there. We're missing one of the Oshios for the first destroyer division. That one's repairing. Okay. Well, it'll only have 2 destroyers escorting it right now, but we already have some destroyers down here. So those are old. I think those are the Haggies. So let's go to the next. Oh, hang on. Guess I want to go to the air groups. Okay, so let's auto add the aircraft. And we're going to trade out these light jet fighters for heavies. Make them night capable. Change role, night capable. Hang on, where are our special squadrons? Come on. There we go. Yeah, that works. Actually, we could, we'll just do this. We'll copy the air groups. And we'll paste it. That way we know we have the right mix. All right, save the game and go. Raid on coastal shipping. That's right by their port. Yeah, they declined it anyway. Apparently, the Imperial Japanese Army not doing so great. All right, there's some new missile batteries in North Korea. This is the new British light carrier being built. Yeah, I'm not sure about the viability. This is Tonkin. So we're going to say no, because we're just not fighting in that area. In fact, let's take a look real quick. Yeah, we're not fighting like up in here, so let's get rid of these air bases. We can shut this down. That's Haiphong and Tan Hoa. Ah, forgive my pronunciations, but all right, so we're gonna scrap that one, and we're gonna scrap this one. And we're burning through money now, but a lot of that is from uh, like this invasion target down here. It's 8,000 per month to have an invasion target, apparently. Cruiser action in the middle of the Sea of Japan, they declined. Cruiser action off of Korea declined. Small engagement near Vladivostok. I don't know. I don't think I want to take this fight. It's so close to their. We're going to decline it. All right, missile batteries in Cyprus. We lost a sub. Lost another one. I think 33 more enemy merchants. I mean, unrestricted warfare is pretty strong. All right, is this repaired yet? It is. So we're gonna move them to the South Pacific. To join the rest of the First Division. All right. I feel like we could launch an invasion here at some point. We got the Yamato down there. We just need the event to happen. And then that'll start saving us 8,000 per month. Because once the invasion goes off, like you don't have to pay for it anymore. So there's a cruiser action. This is right by the airport. Cruiser action off the coast of France, which they declined. There we go. Save the game. I didn't look at how many transports we sank there, but I imagine it's at least a couple. These poor Yoshinos are just doing their best in the Mediterranean. They keep taking fights off the coast of France there. All right, now that we have successfully invaded New Hebrides, we're going to keep the Yamato down here for a couple of months uh, to support attacks on land target, whatever it is. Here it is, battle in support of land combat. They'll probably decline. Here we go. Fight this battle. At least this is not right beside France. All right, let's go. Unknown radar contact. Let's start firing at will because anything up here is going to be an enemy. So where are our aft superimposed, aft center lines? So we do have to turn to get our missiles into action. There we go. One hits. If that's a cruiser, then we want to get into gun range. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. 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 These Ashigaras are a nasty, nasty class of ships. Looks like we took a hit as well, though. We took a couple missile hits. But we're going to get in there and finish them. More enemy radar, huh? Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Okay. we're, we're in some trouble. Ouch. Okay, well, good. Farewell, Furitaka. Okay, well, we were a little bit outnumbered, I guess. That is a loss. But we still have another one up there rating. Let's try not to make the USA mad here. 26 enemy merchants sunk. Alright, cool. We avoided making the US mad. That was an Osama 3, right? Okay, so it wasn't the Ashigara class. It was the Osama 3. Yeah, I mean, you win some, you lose some, and we lost that one. Alright, battle in support of land combat. They'll probably decline. Yep. And then another battle here in the Sea of Japan. They declined. One off the coast of Korea. Will they take it? Yes, they will. We've got airfields and missile batteries and everything else down here. So we're just going to hit. Oh, it's a convoy defense. That's adorable. Okay, let's go up to full speed. Fire at will. Full speed. They are locking onto our cruisers, so we do want to turn them. And we send out a the enemy shall fight in the shade level of missiles. Try to get our cruisers behind the destroyer screen. Alright, we do have a damaged destroyer, which we'll send home. Right there. They are firing pretty heavily at our cruisers. Alright, let's get into the torpedo formation here. Then we'll back those destroyers up with the cruisers. We have so many reports out here. We do have reports of a potential battle cruiser, which, we have been seeing a lot of battle cruisers from Russia, so I could believe it. Looks like they got a damaged ship here. Let's try to finish it off with the destroyers. We're going to turn off fire at will. That's a destroyer. That's fine. I just don't want to waste missiles on a crippled destroyer. Like we got potentially a battle cruiser down there running. All right, let's fire our torpedoes from the last ship in line. It's sitting still, That's never kept us from missing before. There we go. All right. Looks like we have some SSMs loaded here. So I turn on fire at will again. There we go. We're just trying to knock that knock the battle cruiser around enough that it starts losing some speed. So we can catch it. Looks like it has slowed down. We've got some anti-ship missiles ready to go here from our light cruisers. We just need to get the destroyers out and from in front of them. There they go. Hitting them left and right. And we'd like to get the destroyers down there to help torpedo it and finish it off if we can. We'll turn the cruisers this way to gun down that destroyer. We're going to turn off fire at will and try to save some missiles if we ever get any reloads. This also keeps our cruisers behind the destroyers a little bit. All right, we'll send that destroyer over there to finish off. Oh, okay, we're taking a lot of hits. Rudder's jammed on the destroyer. All right. Do we have any missiles left on our cruisers? We do. Do fire at will. It's hurt, but it's not in any real danger just yet. Oh, come on, man. That's our land aircraft. Well, not that we have any sea aircraft right now, but you know what I'm saying. All right. I'm gonna send you home. The Agano is damaged. Let's do manual fire for the that with the Agano. Fire all. And then we're going to send it home. Is that rudder damaged again? Well, fire some torpedoes at it. Cool. Okay, so we did lose a destroyer. We lost a transport. They were shooting at it with missiles. And we killed a battle cruiser and 3 destroyers. We killed everything they had. Now, is this a good battle cruiser? 1952, so it's another commentary class. Oh well. Alright, yeah, we did lose 1 destroyer. That's a pretty good trade. Keep going. Aw. We get 4 points of value. We have 89,000 victory points. Well, we will take what if we took Tunisia? That would give us like an outpost in the Mediterranean there, like deeper in, a lot deeper in. We could put some missile batteries and some airfields. We could do that, yes. You know what, we're gonna take Tunisia. And how bad are we hit on the budget? Oh gosh. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I've never seen a budget deficit like that. Okay. Well, the first thing we need to do is start bringing home some of these ships. Once they're back into our home waters, that'll reduce the upkeep on them a little bit. And they really, really punished us on the budget. Let's bring the Chicacos home. Let's see here. We'll move them back to Northeast Asia. And we're at to halt all of our ship construction. Okay, what if we halt construction on all of that? We're still at minus 22,000. What about submarines? We're building a lot of subs. We could save a little bit of money by halting that construction. It's only 3,000. Big yikes. All right, the Yoshinos, you're done. Let's scrap those. Another 800 or so off the budget. Dock size will be finished in 6 months. Um, Tunisia, 3 airfields. So we're only going to keep one of those. So we're going to keep the one. We'll keep probably what is this? One of these two. We don't want this one down here. Probably. I'd like to keep Tunis if possible. So get rid of those. We're not going to put anything. We're not going to put any new aircraft in Tunis yet. Okay. Did we get rid of these Onamis? They have one medium SAM and 2 heavy launchers. Yeah, let's get rid of those. So we have to be a little bit brutal here. And I believe the Oshios are superior to the Haggies. They have the same amount of missiles, or they have mediums instead of heavy, but they gain 2 SAMs. Do we do it? It'll probably be about 1,200 off the budget. Hmm. We have a lot of Oshios in service. So we'd need to do a new second division and add some to the first division because those are our actual deployed fleets. So we will scrap them. So the first is in Northeast Asia, so that will be, we'll just add one like this first, and we'll send it back to Northeast Asia. And then we need a second destroyer division which is going to be attached to the Indian Ocean. So we'll do 3 there, or actually 15. Yeah, we have like odd numbers of ships here. Okay, what about 11 and 12? Yeah, so we'll combine 11 and 12 into the second, and we'll move them to the Indian Ocean. There we go. Then the 5th division is in the mid. The 3rd division is going home. So did we already? Okay, they are going home. Cool. And then we have a lot of Sendais in the Mediterranean. So let's bring home 2 squadrons of those. That'll reduce the upkeep on them a little bit. Save the game. We're 10,000 in the hole here. I guess we'll just go for a few months and see if we can get a budget increase somehow. So we save the game. And I think that's it for this episode. Next episode, we'll start pressing some buttons and probably get close to finishing out the whole campaign. All right. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'll see you next time, and sail safe.